Did the Chinese too face similar racism and criticism when they were in the initial phase of growth, just like India? Of course they did. So today, India's per capita GDP is about $2,500 in today's dollar money. Yes, in today's US dollar exchange rates. When China had a GDP of about the same what we have today in India, they also went through the whole process, the same process that we are going through. They also face racism from the West. They were also made fun of by the West. The West used to make fun of China a lot. They used to belittle China and so on. But the Chinese just carried on growing. They carried on working as hard as they possibly could. And the inflection point, the turning point for China was the 2008 Olympics, in which they demonstrated that what they could do the Olympics better than what the West could do. They were able to demonstrate that they were a force to be reckoned with, a nation with extremely high standards. The Olympic opening ceremony was essentially an exercise in shock and awe. It really stunned the West. That's how well it was done. In India, when we have something like the Commonwealth Games or something, if you see the opening ceremony, you want to cringe. If you look at the 26th January march past in Delhi, you can see it's done by amateurs. It's done by people who don't really care. It's so shoddy, it's so shabby. When the Chinese did the 2008 Olympic Games opening and closing ceremonies, it was an exercise in shock and awe. It suddenly, for the first time, the awareness dawned on the West that China is here to compete. They are a nation that means business, and they are capable of extremely high standards. So they did that. Now, what are we doing? Are we going to have an inflection point somewhere, a turning point somewhere? Do we really have high standards in India? That's what we have to ask ourselves. So right now we are in a rather initial stage compared to where China is today.